There's lots of green, lots of walks, lots of parks. You can go up the mountain in the morning and go to the sea in the afternoon if you want. I'm David Haverkorn and I'm originally from Austria, and I work here now in Terraneki for PowerCo as a GIS specialist. After I finished high school and my military service in Austria, I came here for traveling. Back then I sort of fell in love with the place, and after I came back from my travels I sort of thought, yeah, better study something good to get some points so I can come back sometime and maybe live here. Yeah, I usually start quite early because I have no traffic in the mornings. It usually takes me 5 minutes to get to work. I usually start off with just grabbing a coffee and checking all my systems. Well, we are actually a power distributor. We have around 330,000 poles, thousands of kilometers of lines and cables all over the North Island. And that's where the GIS comes in. GIS stands for Geographic Information Systems. It's basically a digital mapping system that shows all of our assets.
David's particular skill set in geospatial technical skills is something that is in much demand in New Zealand, and particularly for our industry. So to be able to find someone like David that had that skill set, and when we talked to him was willing to look at New Zealand as an option, was fantastic.
I'm quite lucky that we sort of have flexible hours. So I try to make the most of my lunch breaks, either going to the gym or going for runs. Pukekura Park is just right in the middle of the city, a nice little park with a couple of lakes in there and heaps of little tracks in the bush and very nice vegetation. Gives your brain a bit of a break and fresh energy for the afternoon. Yeah, so I usually finish off around 4:30 in the afternoon and go home. Or I drive out to Okado, where my girlfriend lives at the moment. That'll change in the near future, as Daryl is moving in with me, which is great, of course. The house we bought is 1940s stucco house. I quite like older houses because they have lots of character. It's got a deck, that's something very important to have in New Zealand, to have your barbecues on there. And a big shed for me. I bought my bike on Trade Me, I think 4 years ago, because I sort of always wanted a bike. My dad used to have a bike and my uncles have bikes, and that was on the bucket list, wanted to take off. And I bought this specific bike because it's capable of doing off-road. That's something that I enjoy doing, get out in the country and see places that you wouldn't see traveling in a car. Most days of the week I take the dogs for a walk. We have many areas here that I walk in, but the beach is quite good. It's just 5 minutes down the road. Their names are Lexi and London. They are very active dogs and heaps of fun with them. They're both quite the clowns sometimes. So my advice for someone moving to New Zealand would be do your research, have a good idea of what you will expect here. I came in here on a work visa, which was okay, but I've had colleagues which came in on a residency visa, and I think that would have been preferable for me because it would have made some things easier, like setting up your Kiwis over, getting a mortgage, that sort of stuff. Those would be the main things that I would recommend someone coming here.